Jim Bob Duggar has testified in court regarding his son's past molestation scandal, as the disgraced star has been fighting to keep the details banned from the trial. At an Arkansas court hearing on Monday, Jim Bob, 56, testified on Josh's 2006 molestation police report, where he was accused of molesting underage females in the family home from 2002 to 2003. According to court papers obtained by The Sun, Jim Bob's testimony was on behalf of the government. KNWA reported Jim Bob testified on the allegations that Josh touched 4 minors in the early 2000s. The state is fighting to discuss the scandal at trial, while Josh is demanding the details from the report be kept out. The judge was unable to make a decision on if the molestation police report will be allowed at trial at Monday's hearing. Further briefing from lawyers is due at noon on November 30, The Sun can confirm. In a video obtained by KNWA, Josh and Anna appeared in court for the hearing. At a pre-trial hearing in federal court last Thursday, the prosecution said Jim Bob is one of their proposed witnesses. As The Sun previously reported, the state requested the court allow the molestation report to be used at trial earlier this month. The request read, specifically, the government notices its intent to introduce evidence that in approximately 2002 and 2003, the defendant attempted to and did commit a crime as defined by Arkansas state law involving contact between any part of the defendant's body and a child's genitals or anus, namely, sexual assault in the second degree. If introduced at trial, the evidence will include testimony that the defendant was investigated for, admitted to, and received counseling for touching and sexually molesting multiple minor females, including at least one instance involving the digital penetration of a prepubescent minor. The court papers filed on November 3 continued to explain that the evidence can establish Josh's propensity to commit the charged child sex offense. The documents claimed evidence of the defendant's molestation of and sexual interest in minor girls, including, in this case, girls in the approximate age range of the victims depicted in the child sexual abuse material the defendant downloaded or attempted to download from the Internet, is highly probative of the defendant's knowing receipt and possession of child pornography on his computer. Evidence of the defendant's sexual interest in minor girls, as shown through his prior molestation conduct, is especially probative in that it strongly demonstrates that it was the defendant who sought out and possessed the child pornography material at issue in this case and that he did so intentionally. Josh fought back, as he demanded the judge not allow the government and witnesses from discussing the molestation that took place when he was a minor. The documents continued that Josh was a minor at the time of the molestation and that it has nothing to do with computer-based conduct. The filing claimed the conduct sheds no light on whether Duggar knowingly received or possessed alleged child pornography on 3 days in 2019 as the indictment alleges. The court documents continued, if the jury were to hear about the allegations lodged against Duggar when he was a minor, an unacceptable risk exists that the jury would convict him in this case, not because the government has proven him guilty of the crimes charged beyond a reasonable doubt, but because the jury would improperly conclude that the prior allegations against Duggar somehow make it more likely that he committed the charged offenses in this case. His legal team also claimed he may have not committed the molestation. The court papers obtained by The Sun claimed, there is no question the allegations at issue arise at a time when Duggar was a child and the allegations at issue, in this case, arise at a time when Duggar was in his 30s.